Okay, so it seems like we have a little bit of a situation going on with the VTuber Kaminari Clara, who, if you don't know, is a part of FaZe Connect. Now, FaZe Connect have been, obviously growing massively recently and have got a really good roster of different talents and stuff that have been, taking over the EN space. But obviously, I've voiced my praise and kind of appreciation for the company on this channel before. But it seems like Clara has found herself in a little bit of trouble and is under fire right now over on an OffKai Expo post. Now, this is obviously an event that is going on run by OffKai. They're doing an OffKai Fest, which is a Twilight Reverie Lounge, which is, something that is going on. It seems like a music kind of event going on. And yeah, Clara is set to be there. Obviously, they say stage is set, it's showtime. At Kaminari Clara is dressed and ready to impress in the Twilight Reverie Lounge. Her performance is sure to be electrifying. We hope you are ready to get amped at OffKai Fest 2025, live on October 18th at Music Box in San Diego, California. So yeah, obviously, seems all good, right? Everybody should be happy with that. Well, the comments were not as happy about this. People saying WTF, no. There's obviously a lot of people that were happy as well because, many people still like her. But there was a lot of comments, if you keep going down, including like disgusting and stuff like that. There's a lot of people that were very negative about her obviously being there. And you've even got people like this saying, guys, I understand the feeling, but be polite, please. And yeah, it seems like there's a lot of people that are unhappy with obviously Clara being there due to some stuff that has been going on. They're saying RIP her comment section. People saying, I don't think this is a good look on you. You think it is. Obviously, it's got 148 likes, right? You got people who, posted dokes there. So again, obviously a lot of people saying, nope, no Clara again. So there's been some mixed reactions, right? And this is due to a situation that happened a couple of weeks ago. And obviously I have actually kind of refrained from covering this. I know there's a lot of criticism about people not covering this. But obviously the main reason I didn't cover this is because there was a potential kind of doxing with the original post that came out there. So obviously, we're not going to promote that at all. Obviously doxing in any form to anyone is obviously absolutely wrong. And obviously there was this account that has been kind of put on Twitter and stuff of them talking pretty badly about Charlie Kirk. If you guys don't know about what happened, if you've been living under a rock, recently Charlie Kirk was assassinated, and obviously regardless of your political opinions, obviously I think it's terrible that he's been shot and obviously his family have to deal with all of that and everything like that, right? Regardless, obviously there were some messages about him on this one account, which many people believed to be Clara. Now, obviously, I don't know if it's Clara. I don't know 100% if it is confirmed, but also at the same time as well, I didn't really want to cover that post because it was like a personal account, not like a VTuber account, if you get what I mean. So obviously many people, I can see why they're very apprehensive of covering that, and obviously I'm not going to show the posts or anything like that because, again, it's all personal stuff, and I don't really want to, tap into that. But it's just to give you a little bit of context as to why people have been kind of angry and people have been very upset with Clara, because I'm sure there's many people looking in the comment section right now, seeing people saying disgusting, saying no, saying, guys, I understand the feeling, but be polite, please, right? Obviously, there's a lot of people that have been angry in the replies, and there's probably been a lot of people that haven't seen what's gone on. And, well, obviously, it's probably causing a little bit of a clash within the community. And I think that's totally understandable because, again, many people haven't interacted with that kind of stuff, and I think that is, obviously fine. And I think that, obviously the original post wasn't, the best. I feel like the original post that they put up exposes a lot of personal stuff, which I just think is wrong. But obviously there is still the fact that, people are mad at her because of, the comments about Charlie Kirk and stuff like that. Now, again, I think that obviously, no one has come out with a statement about this. Clara has not talked about it. Obviously, anybody at FaZe Connect has not talked about this. But again, people have been calling for, Sakana and people like that to actually talk about it. And obviously just kind of give us a little bit of clarification behind it. Because, again, we don't even know if that's her account in the first place. Obviously, many people seem very convinced about it. But again, I don't know. And obviously, I don't think it really matters at this point. It's more so to give you context as to why people are angry with Clara over OffKai Expo. Now, I don't know what OffKai are going to do about it. I feel like OffKai are probably just going to ignore it because, again, Clara has been just, resuming their activities. They haven't said anything about the like the actual Charlie Kirk situation on their, a VTuber account or anything. So as far as everyone else is concerned, they haven't really mentioned it. But again, I can understand where a lot of the frustration from a lot of people are coming from because, it doesn't seem the best look for Clara. But again, I don't know. I don't know, whether people are going to try and, continue to, talk about this. I'm not sure, but it seems like obviously there's a lot of, negative comments coming to OffKai's way because of this. And again, I can understand why people are mad and I can understand why people are upset. But I think it's one of these things where I think it really does need to be addressed by the FaZe Connect staff or just by Clara herself. Just like a confirmation of whether it was actually her that, made the comment in the first place, and B, some kind of, I guess, not apology, but, just some kind of explanation behind it. Because currently it is all just based on a lot of people, talking about it and speculating and things. And obviously I think that could clear it up a little bit, but I don't know. Obviously people saying that outfit looks amazing. They're saying kindly no thank you after that stunt that she pulled. Again, 200 likes. It's pretty crazy. People saying, hey, I know where this place is. People saying doing the no gif. Jonah Hill there. Then Clara, the same Clara who's celebrating someone getting assassinated. I like FaZe, but this is a hard no for me. And obviously, yeah, that is why a lot of people are pretty unhappy as well at the moment, because FaZe has been an extremely great agency, and a lot of the talents are great. I feel like they are really, really talented. They, provide a really great stream to a lot of people, and their fan base is extremely loyal and I've seen so many clips of FaZe Connect members, on my Twitter feed. That is how, big they are around this kind of space. But obviously, it's kind of hard for people whenever there's stuff like this going on, because many people want some kind of resolution as well. Despite obviously liking FaZe Connect still, and I think, yeah, that's totally fine. So again, people saying, notice that FaZe Connect official didn't repost this, which again is also pretty interesting. Again, FaZe Connect has not uploaded anything about that, as far as I know. Obviously, this person's saying it down there, but again, saying if she disagrees with you, she's fine with you getting killed, which obviously, yeah, a ton of people as well, obviously trying to say the OffKai are the bad people for this happening. But at the same time, I think this kind of situation and what has gone down has been so kind of not very talked about that OffKai maybe had no clue of what she said or doesn't really care about it. I mean, I don't really know how much they know about what has happened. But again, people have been trying to equate it to like, oh, OffKai is supporting this and things like that. I don't think it is. I think they're just trying to support a popular VTuber and obviously a popular kind of agency that is up at the moment. And yeah, I mean, that is pretty much it, I think. But again, who knows? And obviously, yeah, we haven't had any single update, as I said, from kind of FaZe Connect. We haven't had an update from Clara or anything like that talking about the situation. And that is why a lot of people are getting pretty frustrated, because obviously, they are just ignoring it essentially and just moving on, when a lot of people want there to be some kind of conversations about it. And obviously, some people are saying Clara did lose to cancel culture. Again, some people have been, saying that, it's not that big of a deal, and people can just kind of move on from it. But again, there's also the contrary side where people are saying it is a big deal and that, obviously some kind of, apology or whatever is needed in terms of, fixing it. But again, I don't know. I just kind of want to explain to you guys exactly why there's so much hate going on towards this post, because I know a lot of you guys would be confused, as you probably haven't seen a lot of the stuff that's come out. Again, as I said, the doxing side of stuff, absolutely terrible. That should have never happened to Clara. But, obviously the information that they revealed there was also, a pretty big factor as to why she's getting a lot of hate right now over on this post and also other posts as well. So just to give you guys that little bit of extra kind of information, because, yeah, at first look, it just looks like they're hating on her blindly. But no, there is a reason behind it. And yeah, I mean, it just sucks. It just sucks. Everything sucks at the moment. It's just horrible. But hopefully FaZe Connect can sort this out. Hopefully Clara can sort this out, and we see some kind of solution to it. Because again, I like the group. I like Clara. I mean, Clara seems pretty, chill. But at the same time, obviously, some people have, are not happy with some of the stuff that's gone on recently. So again, hopefully there's a solution. I don't know. I'll keep you guys up to date if there is. And yeah, that's about all I got. But yeah, if you guys did enjoy this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Also, go to GameSubs, use my code Kaza, get 10% off again. They've got a ton of really cool stuff over there. I definitely recommend checking it out. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. That's all. See ya.